Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that!
Why are you doing this to me? I don't...
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life!
Make room.
يا له من أحمق.
I have.
Are you a friend of mine? No? So get away from me. ارحل! انتهى الأمر.
What's wrong with him? Just a few coins, please.
Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels!
هل أصابه الجنون؟
Why would anyone
Just a
do
few
that?
coins, please.
Everywhere they ride, they leave only
ارحل! انتهى
But
الأمر.
he hurt
They
himself.
say it is a crusade. A crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence? Madness? We must resist.
Why is he
We
doing
must
that?
fight them in any way we can.
Why is he doing that?
South comes the English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Salah ad-Din rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged. There is no reason for doing that.
I need food. I'm so
Kalabalığın içine karışmayı
Altair, I meant to meet a contact nearby, but the guards seem to have it in for me. Every time I leave here, I'm attacked and forced to flee. I'm simply not the fighter I once was. Would you be willing to see me safely to my destination?
I beg of you.
Your life ends now.
Can't take much more of this!
I'm poor and sick and hungry.
Get away with that.
You killed that person, I saw
No, you don't understand. I have
you! Why
nothing.
can wielding a sword like that? What is that guard?
What is he doing?
Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that! Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that!
Be wary, friends. The Shaitan is everywhere, watching, waiting. He tempts us always. He's
I'll have your head!
strong like Salah ad-Din.
The guards will take that sword.
Jesus,
Kill that! You're a dead man! ضد ضربات!
This is men! Someone stop! Infidel! Quickly! Just kill them!
I'll have your head!
come quickly. Find favor with us.
You'll never get away!
Guard, over here! You will not get away from me!
أيها الكافر! سوف تموت هنا! الأمر على ذلك لا أودي حياته!
Beni yenemeyeceksin.
Like Salah ad-Din. Take up arms against our enemies in whatever way you can.
Oh dear, how could this have happened?
Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels!
You shouldn't be.
You do not want to
Go
fight.
against
Where's the
will
guard
of
when you
God
need one?
And
Not
must
good.
be made to pay.
Maybe I should get a guard.
Everywhere they ride, They leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade
You're a dead
for
man.
What? Ignorant?
Nothing but the murderer!
Careful. You know not what you're doing.
Stop
You're
him!
not.
Give up! You've nowhere to run! Infidel! God! Yeah, you will not get away from...
Seni gözüm kapalı bile yeter.
This won't be too difficult. How simple.
Good. I should be safe here. They won't dare spill blood in front of a holy place.
Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that!
The fires of war consume the land.
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life!
That hurts! Stop it, please!
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life!
Help!
Curse
Help!
him! Curse the Christian king
Die,
and his army of infidels!
How's he
They
running
go
around?
against the will of God
You stand
and must be
I'll
made
have
to
your
pay!
poor and sick and hungry.
Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake.
Look,
They say it is a crusade! A crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence? Madness! We must resist! We must fight them in any way we can!
Tell me, please.
Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür.
Praise be Salahadin! He has found the strength to stand in defense of...
Please, sir, have any money?
what is he doing?
Food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please.
Leave this place.
You are not supposed to be here. Leave.
Shouldn't be here. Be gone.
Be gone, pest! Thief! You are filth!
Stop it, please. You're hurting me.
Infidel! You will die here!
Die!
Won't get away from me!
You're mine! You can't escape!
Move! That's him! There! Get him!
Come on, Messiah!
Give up! You've nowhere to run!
I'll have your head!
Give up! You've nowhere to run! I will catch...
Stealth kills to create a distraction. There is nothing more insidious than one who turns his back on the law. For the law was given to us by God. Glorious and exalted is he. To defy it is to disrespect him. And there is no greater evil than this. Majduddin understands. He works to cast out the wicked among us, that we may live righteous lives. There is no harm in naming them. Those among you who defy the law. We are nothing without our faith, without its rules and its direction. To defy it is to defy the one who leads us. Such behavior cannot be allowed.
I'd leave if I were you, before I really get angry.
Would you please leave?
If I were you, I'd call for help. You've crossed the wrong man.
Why me?
May God have mercy on your soul. How simple.
Enough! I still breathe, so you must desire more than just my life. What is it?
You know Majduddin well?
Better than most.
He seems a bit too righteous. Is the law really so important to him?
What do you think?
I think he hides something, and I think you'll tell me what it is.
It's a veil. All of it. Men like me, we are meant to scare them, fill the people with fear. The ones he kills, not criminals, but dangerous all the same.
Dangerous to who?
His plans. Their plans. Yes, he speaks of others. Those he works with. Works for, perhaps. I am uncertain. They need the city, though. Controlling it is important to them.
Why?
You'll have to ask him yourself. Attend one of his executions. It's when he's most talkative, addressing the crowd, hands covered in blood.
Then we are done.
Good.
What news, novice?
I am not a novice.
A man's skill is defined by his actions, not the markings on his robe.
We can trade barbs or do Al-Muallim's work. It's your decision.
Then be out with it.
Jerusalem's regent Majduddin is holding a public execution not far from here. It's sure to be well guarded, but it's nothing I can't handle. I know what to do.
And that is why you remain a novice in my eyes. You cannot know anything, only suspect. You must expect to be wrong, to have overlooked something. Anticipate, Altair. How many times must I remind you of this?
As you wish. Are we done?
Not quite. There is one more thing. One of the men to be executed is a brother. One of us. Al-Mulim wishes for him to be saved. Do not worry about the actual rescue. My men will take care of that. But you must ensure Majduddin does not take his life.
I won't give him the chance.
So I hope.
Fast forwarding memory.
Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels.
You dare steal in my presence?
Against the will of God.
That will cost you your life!
Be made to pay. Everywhere they ride.
Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that!
I don't understand what he's trying to accomplish.
You are not allowed to be here. Leave.
Silence! I demand silence! People of Jerusalem, hear me well! I stand here today to deliver a warning. There are malcontents among you. They sow the seeds of discontent, hoping to lead you astray. Tell me, is this what you desire? To be mired in deceit and sin? To live your lives in fear?
No! We do not! Never!
Then you wish to take action?
We do! Yes! Fight us!
Your devotion
اللي على
pleases
اليسار
me.
لك يا سالز وصاحبي.
This evil must be purged. Only then can we hope to be redeemed.
This is not justice!
You've no right to do that! Who do you take yourself for?
And all of you stand idle, complicit in this crime.
God curse you all! See how the evil of one man spreads to corrupt others? They sought to instill fear and doubt within you, but I will keep you safe. Here now are four filled with sin. The harlot, the thief, the gambler, the heretic. Let God's judgment be brought down upon them all! Temptress! Succubus! Whore! She goes by many names, but her sin remains the same. She turned her back on the teachings, defiled her body to advance her station. Guards!
Your work here is finished.
No, no! It had only just begun.
Tell me, what's your part in all of this? Do you intend to defend yourself as the others have and explain away your evil deeds?
The Brotherhood wanted the city. I wanted power. There was an opportunity.
An opportunity to murder innocents.
Not so innocent. Dissident voices cut deep as steel. They disrupt order. In this, I do agree with the Brotherhood.
You'd kill people simply for believing differently than you.
Of course not. I killed them because I could. Because it was fun. Do you know what it feels like to determine another man's fate? And did you see the way the people cheered? The way they feared me? I was like a god. You'd have done the same if you could. Such power.
Once, perhaps. But then I learned what becomes of those who lift themselves above others.
And what is that?
Here, let me show you.
لقد انتهى لن تفلت مني إنه يهرب إلى طريق المسدود لقد انتهى سوف آتي إليه Away with that.
لازمتني نمشي بشوي بصراحة. هذا سهل مشي في قوية على الأخر. استر ربي ليش نكرهها الجبة هيك والله.
Take up arms against our enemies in whatever way you can.
Jerusalem needs a new ruler.
So I have heard.
What's this? No words of wisdom for me? Surely I have failed in some spectacular fashion.
You performed as an assassin should. No more, no less. That you expect praise for merely doing as told, however, troubles me.
It seems everything I do troubles you.
Reflect on that. But do so on your way back to Masyaf. Your work here is done.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Glorious and exalted is he. Find favor with us, and he may grant us victory. Be wary, friends.
We done already?
Get up.
Whatever you say, Doc.
I'm ending the session. No, I'll be right there. You're sure about this? Yes. No. Everything's Denver. I don't see how he could... Of course. I understand. You're in a lot of trouble, Mr. Miles.
What's his problem?
They're coming for you.
Who's coming for me?
Assassins.
Hey, I had nothing to do with this.
Sounds like they're mounting some kind of rescue attempt. Guess you're more important than you realized.
Man, things just keep getting weirder and weirder around here.
It was bound to happen.
What do you mean?
That little fight your ancestors started during the Third Crusade, it never ended. You're being held by Templars.
Vidic's a Templar?
There's no way you could have known. They hide it so well. But to answer your question, Vidic works for them. We all do. Abstergo is their company.
I thought Templars were old dudes with funny hats who sat around drinking beer and plotting world domination with, like, the lizard people.
No, except the part about world domination, I guess. Look, Desmond, it's complicated. Half the stuff they say about the Templars comes from crazy tinfoil hat-wearing nut jobs. The other half is misinformation intentionally produced by the Templars themselves.
But they are the bad guys, right?
If there's one thing I've learned since I started working here, it's that there's no such thing. It's all so relative. I guess the best way to explain it is, what they want is good. But the way they're going about it, it's bad. Really bad.
What are they trying to do? Lucy?
Yes.
Miss Stillman, I need to speak with you. Get up here, now!
On my way, Doctor. I'm sorry, Desmond, I have to go. You should turn in for the night. The answers to all of your questions are right in front of you. You just have to know where to look.
Missed you this morning, Doc.
Get in the Animus. Start your memory already!
The short blade is best for quickly fending off multiple enemies.
Come in, Altair. I trust you are well rested? Ready for your remaining trials?
I am, but I'd speak with you first. I have questions.
Ask then. I'll do my best to answer.
The merchant king of Damas murdered the nobles who ruled his city. Majd in Jerusalem used fear to force his people into submission. I suspect William meant to murder Richard and hold Akka with his troops. These men were meant to aid their leaders. Instead, they chose to betray them. What I do not understand is why.
Is the answer not obvious? The Templars desire control. Each man, as you've noted, wanted to claim their cities in the Templar name, that the Templars themselves might rule the Holy Land and eventually beyond. But they cannot succeed in their mission.
Why is that?
Their plans depend upon the Templar treasure, the Peace of Eden. But we hold it now, and they cannot hope to achieve their goals without it.
What is this treasure?
It is temptation.
It's just a piece of silver.
Look at it.
What am I supposed to see?
This piece of silver cast out Adam and Eve. It turned staves into snakes, parted and closed the Red Sea. Eris used it to start the Trojan War, and with it a poor carpenter turned water into wine.
It seems rather plain for all the power you claim it has. How does it work?
He who holds it commands the hearts and minds of whoever looks upon it, whoever tastes of it, as they say.
Then Gagne's men?
An experiment. Herbs used to simulate its effects, to be ready for when they held it.
Talel supplied them. Tamir equipped them. They were preparing for something. But what?
War.
And the others, the men who ruled the cities, they meant to gather up their people, make them like Gagne's men.
The perfect citizens, the perfect soldiers, a perfect world.
Robert de Sable must never have this back.
So long as he and his brothers live, they will try.
Then they must be destroyed.
Which is what I've had you doing. There are 2 more Templars who require your attention. One in Akka, known as Sibran. One in Damas, called Jubair. Visit with the Bureau leaders. They'll instruct you further.
As you wish.
Be quick about it. No doubt Robert de Sable is made nervous by our continued success. His remaining followers will do their best to expose you. They know you come, the man in the white hood. They'll be looking for you.
They won't find me. I'm but a blade in a crowd.
Here, my gift to you, in gratitude for the good work you've done.
When will he stop hurting like a fool?
Don't toss your weapons around so carelessly. You won't often get a second chance to strike.
What's going on? What's he running from?
Such wild swings will give your enemy an opening.
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield the blade. Perhaps you can show them what you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
ما فهمتش ايش تماما.
Perfect! The work of a master. And that, my students, is how we all should fight. You must be busy. I understand.
Use vigilantes you have freed to block your pursuers and break their line of sight. Ladders are a socially acceptable way to reach a rooftop. Climbing on buildings, however, is not.
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life!
It's the hero of Damas. Come in, stay a while. Tell me all about your adventures.
I'm afraid I don't have the time.
I see. Too important for me now.
It's not that.
No, of course not. How may I serve you then?
Al-Muallim has asked I take the life of the one they call Jubair.
Ah, Salahadin's chief scholar. Strange choice of target in my opinion. But who are we to question the Master's will? I'm sure he has his reasons.
Then you're familiar with the man.
He's been quite busy these past few days, organizing the scholars and sending them into the streets to preach.
What do they speak of?
Light and fire, cleansing sins, apocalyptic nonsense if you ask me. All this talk of paths and a new world.
What about this new world?
Couldn't say. I don't pay attention to the ramblings of madmen. Much too busy with real work.
Very well. I'll walk among the people, see what I can learn. Where would you suggest I search?
South of here, you'll find an academy and a guard tower. They're both good places to search. There's also a hospital to the east you might want to visit.
I'll begin at once.
So eager. You've certainly changed, and for the better, I might add.
Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that! Dirty thief, I'll have your hand!
نمشي للبقعة ذي ولا بخلينا نمشي هيك وبعد نمشي هيك.
For that!
Force him! The Christian king and his army of infidels!
What a fool!
They go against the will of God and must be made to pay!
I'm so hungry. Just a little
Everywhere
money,
they
I beg
arrive,
of you.
they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade.
My family's
A
sick and
crusade
dying.
for what?
Ignorance,
Violence, madness.
Let me go.
We must resist.
بس حقير
Fight them
سأقطع
any way we
يديك
can.
جزاء ذلك بس حقير سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك
Just a little money.
You shouldn't be here. Be gone.
والله اللي شفت.
Hırsızlar daracına müstahak.
ودي ولت معبي يا معلم. كل ثانية.
Bad news, brother. I killed a Templar this morning. Well, I suppose that's actually good news. I even found a letter on him which I gave to Nemair, who said he'd find you and deliver it. But from the look in your face, I suspect this hasn't happened. Go on then. Don't waste any more time with me. Seek Nemair and get that letter.
My family is sick and dying. You should spare it everywhere. I beg of you.
أنا نرجع لك يا شيخ.
Leave now.
I've done nothing wrong.
موت أيها اللص
Leave this place.
Pis hırsız. Gebereceksin.
ودي الوقت فيه اطلع.
لص حقير سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك
خسرنا.
Has always been ours. And it is our duty to defend it until death.
Cezası ölümdür.
Come no
Leave
further
now.
Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür.
Stop! You must not trespass here.
He should
Is there a
stop
reason
acting
for
like
this
a child.
nonsense?
Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür.
بدي بس نوصل لها البقعة في دقيقة.
Stop it, please.
Hırsızlar daracına müstahaktır.
بخير
Here,
فين.
here. Take this. I've been looking everywhere for you. Now I can finally return to Masyaf. Last time I offered to do someone a favor.
Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür.
Stop it, please. You're hurting me.
Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür.
Saladin rides to meet him.
You shouldn't be here. Be gone.
Which is why you've come to me. Come, people. Come see what I've to offer.
Stand before you, deliver a warning.
Tired of never finding anything useful at the other merchant stalls? That won't happen here.
لحظة يا بنتي شنو المطلوب؟ هاي نمشي لهنا. ايه ان شاء الله يوصل ان شاء الله يوصل. لا
What a fool!
شلون اطلع؟ هاي طلعنا.
I wonder if he's being chased by someone.
بدك تطيح برك. تقريبا ذي يبدأ فيشكو كما توقعت. شيء مش هنا الواقع، يعني نتصور هنا. يا هنا معنا برا. خلينا نجرب هنا نقول لك. متنفعش نضيع في الوقت زيد. برا
Please be more careful.
What would cause him to run? Don't do that again, understand?
He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization.
What's wrong?
Make no mistake.
I am at your
It is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must push back. South comes the English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Salah-ad-Din rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, finds favor with us, that he may grant us victory. The fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor, to die in service to God, fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory than this. Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! They go against the will of God and must be made to pay. Everywhere they rise.
ان شاء الله هنا برك تنسينيش ماشي شيء معناها مشي هنا. طف نمشي سيدي لهنا.
We must resist. We must fight them in any way we can.
Why would anyone do that?
I'll have your hand for that!
Why is he
For today only, I've decided to reduce prices on everything. Come, come!
Please, someone do something!
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life!
My good people, your search has come to an end.
Please,
I've anything anyone could
Someone
possibly
should
need.
stop him before he hurts himself.
Yes, come, come. Let me show you everything I have.
You'll find everything here.
No, you don't understand.
Curse
I
the
have
Christian
nothing.
king and his army of infidels. They go against the will of God and must be made to pay. Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. I stand before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Jaffa, there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this before it has a chance to begin.
You are not supposed to be here. Leave.
That city is ours, has always been ours. And it is our duty to defend it until death. The Crusaders must be destroyed. Now comes the English king.
I beg of you, just a few coins, please. Please be more careful.
Do you think
His first thought.
Why
that
did he
sure
die?
could be
Get
the
a
mark?
rejection.
Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor.
يا له من أحمق.
Away with you.
قص علي الكلب. لا.
Saladin rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is He, might
لص حقير. سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك أيها اللص. موت أيها اللص. لص حقير. سأقطع يديك.
will march on Jerusalem next. We must...
What? Who's done this? Tell me.
لص حقير. سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك.
Hırsızlar dar ağacına müstahak.
يا الزح شيء يزيد. يا سيدي هاي بقيت البقعة هذي معناها لما يرثق هيك نحلها الكل. قلتلي هي معناها
What happened here?
Please, help me.
Pis hırsız.
Let me go.
Gebereceksin.
لص حقير.
You are not supposed to be here. Leave.
يديك جزاء ذلك.
Praise be Saladin.
Pis hırsız. Gebereceksin. Hırsızlar dar ağacına müstahak.
Now comes the English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Saladin rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is He, finds favor with us, that He may grant... I stand before you to deliver a warning.
ايش نطلع زي
Should Richard take Jaffa,
وين هو الساعة؟ فوق لازمتني خطة باش نطلع لها. هكا. عملنا مشكلة دي. يا ودي من انت نطلع. ايه عادي. باهي ترى نجم زعما. لا نجمش ابوي. يا للخيبة. يا ودي كش نطلع. هاي داخل يا وخ.
Yeah, you will not get away from me. Found him. I'll get you.
لا عاد الزحمة شيء تو ما تحلتش. ايش الحكاية دي؟ والله غريبة والله. المفروض الماب كلها محلولة تو يعني. الحكاية كرفيجيتها ذي. ذي تو ما هيش محلولة. يعني نتصرف. ضيعنا الوقت بالباهي على ترى خلينا نمشوا هنا. باي متى نخرج؟
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life!
Are you doing this? What have I done?
strange man.
Be wary, friends.
Where's he off to?
The shaitan is everywhere. Watching, waiting. He tempts us always. Be
No,
strong.
please don't leave. Just a few coins.
Curse him. Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels. They go against the will of God and must be made to pay. Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade.
Where is the one responsible for this?
دشني
We must fight them in any way we can.
في عظمة نجبة خنجر.
The fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. Which is why seems a tragedy. But I say, this is another
Vereceksin.
squares in all the land.
Odd. Why would he do
Sorun
that?
çıkartacak.
Help me!
Hırsızlık yap. Bunun cezası ölümdür.
Stop! You must not trespass here.
لست حقير. سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك.
You're hurting me.
لص. أنت حثالة.
Cezası ölümdür.
You live a lie, surrounded by...
Stop it, please. You're hurting.
You have no business here.
Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür.
Stop it, please. You're hurting me.
لست حقير. سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك.
Stand in defense of our
موت أيها اللص.
Make no mistake. In our very
Hırsızlar garajına müstahak.
The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must push back.
Ne yapıyor bu aptal?
A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins.
ماني في البقعة صحيحة يا ودي. العرس هذا كل معناها.
When you're out of knives, refill your stock by returning to me.
It's forbidden for you to be here.
Gözünüzü dört açın, geri dönecek.